Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's case I'm going to be talking to you about is the Richard Cropp case. So he has gone and disappeared when he was age 49 and he's missing from Basingstoke, which is in Hampshire. He's been missing since the 3rd of the 9th, 2014. Leah Cropp has spoken to the Gazette after her uncle Richard Cropp suddenly vanished without trace on September the 3rd, 2014. Richard was 49 years old at the time and he was living in Queen's Road in Brookvale when he had gone missing. Leah, 34, said he just disappeared. There were no circumstances surrounding it. There was no event that had happened and he just didn't show up again. The mother of three said Richard often visited her father Steve Cropp at his home in Basingstoke as the brothers were very close, but he suddenly failed to show up. She said her uncle had gone missing in the past but would return, having spent time in hospital for mental health issues that he had suffered with. Leah, who lives in Basingstoke, added he would go missing for a few months and then turn up, and he would have been in the parklands. So when he did go missing the last time, we didn't worry to start with. It was January the 19th, 2015 that we ended up reporting him missing. She said the police had investigated his disappearance and discovered that no money had left his bank account, adding, I have had the police phone me before saying that they had found a dead body in Hampshire. It turned out not to be him, but you are waiting for that phone call. Richard also has two sisters who are keen to know where he is, and the family has been supported by the national charity which is called The Missing People. The charity has posted on social media ahead of the 2-year anniversary of Richard's disappearance in the hope that someone will know where he is. It's the wondering and not knowing, added Leah. He's still my uncle and I love him and I care for him. Asked what she would say to Richard if she could speak to him, Leah had gone and said, I'd just say, contact us to let us know that he's okay. If he's happy, where he is, and you won't ask him to do anything out of the ordinary. But we just want to make that contact. So that is all I can find on his case online. So I decided to do a tarot card reading to see what would come out. These tarot readings are alleged. So I asked 4 specific questions. Number 1, what happened to Richard Cropp? 2, who was involved in his disappearance? 3, where is Richard Cropp? And 4, what is the final outcome to be for Richard Cropp's case? So number 1, what happened to Richard Cropp? And we had the card reverse 9 of Wands. So there was a lot of struggles that he had. There was a lot of challenges. And there was the sense of tried to stay strong, stand strong, and kept fighting. And I feel like there was a lot of paranoia, a lot of defensiveness. And there was a feeling as if he was going under attack. 8 cups upright. There was a sense of walking away with a sense of disappointment. There was a sense of turning the back from an unfulfilling relationship, a job, or situation, which there was no happiness, but only now brings a lot of pain. There was a sense to try and move on. Reverse Page of Wands. Things started to stir within someone, and there was this feelings of don't know how to turn it into action. There was a lot of issues that caused a lot of being weighed down by a lot of responsibility and troubles. There was some self-limiting beliefs and fears that was involved. There was a lot of anxieties. There was a discovery and there was a chosen option to keep it private. Star upright. There was some hope and faith, feeling loved and to be uplifted. There was a lot of inspiration and releasing the old version of themselves to become a new version of them. Reverse death card. So there was a form of resistance of change. Could be to do with a relationship or regarding the situation that he was in. There was a transformation by needing to start over and letting the past go. There was a reluctancy and letting someone or something go. There was a sense of being stuck in limbo. There was a change, and there was a seeing of what wonderful possibilities was going to come about. King of Swords upright. There was someone that was ready to confront another person. There may have been involvements with power and authority, and also involvements with seeking some truths here. There was impartial judgment and something going straight to someone's head. Also, there may have been involvements to do with a solicitor, an attorney, financial person, or knowledge regarding someone that had a good sense of know what they're doing. There may have been some legal advice that was involved, or trying to seek some smart advice. Reverse Two of Swords. There was a difficult decision, not knowing which direction to do, or to go, or to take. There was a rock bottom and in a hard place where there was a lot of decisions that was needed to be made. There was a situation between a friend, a loved one, or a colleague where there was a lot of trouble and involvement of someone refusing to see a situation from a different perspective. There was a lot of hostility, tension, but just wanting to become a peacemaker. Chariot upright. There was willpower and determination and strength. There was action and also some challenge. There was someone that tried to distract Richard. There was a lot of laying down boundaries, and there was also a travel in a vehicle here as well. Page of Pentacles upright. There was some news or message. There was an opportunity that came in. There was a lot of potential that had gone into something, and also creating something with good intent. Three Swords upright. So there was feelings of being deeply hurt. There may have been involvements of jealousy, anger, hurtful words, actions, or intentions. Something happened out of the blue. There was also a lot of painful situation that happened. This had been gone and subsided. Reverse Five of Cups. There was a suffering, there was disappointment and some setbacks. Someone felt like a failure. There had been someone that was very afraid. There was also feelings of guilt, shame, and also being encouraged to do something. And this may have been to do with someone from the past. Okay. Who was involved in the disappearance of Richard Cropp? And we have Six of Wands upright. So there is someone that was very successful, happy, confident, involved with some chaos sometimes. They may have been well known to the public, that had some form of attention. They may also have been involved in getting admired or supported. Knight of Swords upright. Someone had ended up going on a mission. They had their mind set on something or someone, and I feel like they did nothing. They did something where no one or nothing could stop them from doing what they wanted to do. They were very highly driven. They're very ambitious, action orientated. They were very motivated, and I feel like there was a lot of strength that they had and a lot of determination. There had been the sense of being in a frame of mind that they had their mindset on something or someone, and they just had to go through with it without planning it first. Hierophant upright. There may be involvements to do with spiritual values or belief or religion, or it could have been to do with a tradition, a spiritual practice, a group that may have been involved with this person. They may have been very religious. Magician upright. Something had got manifested into reality. There was a lot of focus and attention on bringing something to reality. There was good or bad news. There had been a lot of staying on track with the ideas that they originally had. Queen of Cups upright. There's a female that's very nurturing, caring and compassionate. She's very, very authentic. This person, they tend to have someone come to them. They are very trustworthy. They listen to people's problems, and I feel like this person had some form of paying attention that may have had involvements in this case. Two of Cups in reverse, which is to be having some self-love and accepting who they are and appreciating who they are. So this is someone that where Richard Cropp is. This is the next question, where he is. So where he is, there is someone that he may have had difficulty opening up, someone he had difficulty trusting. This may have been someone he had a big falling out with or broke up with. There is a sense of trying to get down to the certain situations, because there was a lot of issues that they both had. Reverse Eight of Pentacles. There was a dedication to be a better person. That is being ready to do something over and over and over until they're happy with the results. There is also a certain way that this person likes things, and they got to be their way. I feel like there's a lot of things this person wants done, and they've got to be by them, sort of thing. Okay, Four of Wands upright. So there is a form of a house, a home, a situation like that, or family where there is a lot of happiness, appreciation, celebration maybe, and I feel like there is a lot of wanting to be secure or is in a secure environment. There is a sense of knowing that there is a lot of support there for him as well. Okay, Ace of Cups upright. So there is a lot of love and compassion here. There is also some form of an offer, of an invitation or love offer here, and I feel like this may be to do with a new relationship. This also could be to do with family connection here as well, that I can see. Reverse 10 of Wands. Someone have been doing way too much on their own, and I feel like they're struggling with it. They tend to put others' needs before theirs, but they need to put themselves first. And I feel like there is a lot of secrets that's being withheld here from people as well. And they really want to tell someone about it, but they just can't. Reverse Knight of Pentacles. So there is a sense of either in a routine, doing something new, starting a new schedule, or being stuck in a situation and can't get out of it. And there's a lot of withdrawnness from people here. Six of Swords upright. So there is a situation where he left someone, or he's going to be leaving someone familiar, leaving a relationship, family, or home. There is the sense of tough decisions that needs to be made here, and I feel like there's the sense of leaving people behind for good here. Devil. There may be some form of a habit, a dependency, behavior patterns, thought patterns, relationships, or addictions that he's currently going through. And this can be having a hold over him, or people that has these things. Because I feel that there is to be involved with some reoccurring pattern here, and there is a situation where something's been going on that is very unhealthy, very very negative, and I feel like someone may have some codependency issues here as well. Okay, what is the final outcome to be for Richard Cropp? And we have the reverse Hermit. So there is the sense of trying to rebuild oneself, but also taking isolation way too far. So like they just cut all ties with people for good. Like, don't contact anyone, don't speak to anyone, don't leave a specific house or place. There is the sense of didn't want to move or leave people out or distance themselves from people, but there's a situation where it had to be done. So I feel like there is a connection that needs to be deepened. There is the need to try and respect people's needs here, and I feel like maybe Richard needed this time and this space alone from people, and maybe people need to accept that he wants to stay this way. You know, he wants to stay very isolated, away from people, and withdraw from people for a lengthy period of time until he gets better in himself. Reverse Fool. So there's a situation someone's been thinking about, and this is regarding taking some form of action, but they're not ready for that yet. And I feel like something or someone is holding them back from taking these steps and these actions. And I feel like this is regarding a lot of risks involved, but they don't want to act too recklessly with these risks. They want to just do them when the time is actually right. Okay. Reverse King of Wands. There is a male that could be Richard that is very aggressive, very arrogant, that's trying to stay true and trying to focus on what is important, and trying to get down to what happened and where he is, so to speak. Okay, next question I asked with my other deck of cards, which is tea leaf reading cards, was very specific in the area where Richard Cropp is. So these can be names, signs, symbols, pictures, places. So we have a fountain, staircase, a letter A in the area name, there's an altar, ape, an I, letter P in the area name, pillows, there's a ship, a cat, alligator, and astrology symbols. Okay then, so that is the case of Richard Cropp. That is what I can find online, and the tarot side of it, which is alleged. So if you enjoy my videos, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I see you again next time. Bye bye.